With Sony and Microsoft being the talk of the town this holiday season, Nintendo's making sure that they have a device that'll also be a hit, with scalpers. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Steve from the ABG, and you're watching another episode of ABG Reviews. Now, as I always say, if you like this episode and others on our channel, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps out. 2020 isn't a year that many would rave about, myself included. But on the bright side, it is the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Bros., and Nintendo has been going all out since the fall, celebrating with a slew of announcements and releases. So far, they've released games such as Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Super Mario Bros. 35, Mario Kart Live, and they just recently announced Super Nintendo World. Today, we'll be looking at one of their other releases, Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Is a series that needs no introduction. In fact, Mario is one of the most recognizable characters in the world. I have a soft spot for Mario because it's actually one of the first video games I've ever played in my life. So I still remember the day I got my NES, I popped in that Super Mario Bros. Cartridge and I was playing all night. So I was definitely excited when Nintendo announced that they were releasing a Game & Watch with Super Mario in it. For those who are unfamiliar with Game & Watch, it's actually the predecessor to the Game Boy. It was the first device to offer portable gaming and, most importantly, a method of keeping track of time. That was very rare back in the day, folks. The Game & Watch has had a successful decade-long run, only being usurped by the Game Boy's juggernaut sales. Later iterations of the Game & Watch actually influenced some later designs, such as the Nintendo DS. While Game & Watch is a bit before my time, I did remember playing with one of the series, and I believe it was Judge. It was probably about 20 years ago or so. But let's take a look at the Game & Watch with an unboxing. All right, guys, so we finally have the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Right in front of us. Let's open this bad boy up and get started with the unboxing. It's very nice. I don't know what you would call this color, but like a pale gold or something. SM35 and all the different features in the back. It might be kind of hard to see with the glare because there's like a plastic over it. And then back to the cover. And let's open this up right here. All right, so here it is without the Mario covering. So you see that over here. They had the Super Mario overlay plastic over it, which is pretty cool. I didn't even notice it. Oh, look at that. You got Bowser. All right, so this is pretty dope that they had this overlay over the Game & Watch thing, so I like that. And this is how it comes. So I guess this was to represent the old boxes. All right, so you have a USB-C cord, most likely the charger. All right, user guide, but nobody reads these. All right, backwards, but here we go. The Mario Game & Watch console. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it still looks nice though. Feels premium. It feels like metal over here, so feels pretty premium. Buttons. It feels like a Nintendo D-pad. Buttons have a little rubbery consistency. Okay, let's turn it around. Got the USB-C charger. And then just some disclaimers. And then this, I'm not even sure what this is over here. Yeah, so this is how it looks up close. And let's get started. Let's see if it even comes on. Ooh, dope. Press time button. All right, right now It is, all right, it's 12:48 a.m. All right, so let's see. We change the background. All right, so I'm gonna play with this a little bit. Okay, so after spending some time with the Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers, would I recommend it? I'll answer that in a few. Let's take a look at the system first. So first, the device is nicely crafted. Despite not having a physical entry in the last 20 years, the layout falls right in line with previous Game & Watch iterations. When I opened the box, it felt a lot smaller than I expected, but it gets comfortable as you continue to use it. For comparison's sake, it's just a tad bit smaller than that regular NES controller. The metal faceplate gives it a premium feel, but the rest of the system feels how it sounds. Like hollow plastic. The screen is small but sharp, and the sound is pretty good for just coming out of one side of the device. Nintendo devices are usually known for their sturdy construction, but this is one item I'd avoid dropping, especially since it's a limited release and won't be available after March 2021. Get them while you can, folks. The Game & Watch's small size comes in handy when traveling. It easily fits into pockets and pouches. But I'd be careful because the screen is always exposed, so you don't want to scratch it up, especially since it is a limited release. For me personally, I wouldn't really carry it on my daily travels. I actually prefer keeping it as a collector's item. I think it's great for displays on a shelf or a desk. And because it's a limited release, you know, it's something that you really want to take care of before you can't find another one, or you have to pay a lot of money for it. On the software side of things, Game & Watch includes Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, and a Mario rendition of Game & Watch Ball. Super Mario Brothers is an all-time classic that's still fun to play today. When testing this out, I actually found myself playing a lot longer than I expected. It's just that fun. Super Mario Brothers 2 is more of the same, but much harder. It definitely puts your platforming skills to the test. The last game is an updated version of Game & Watch Ball. This emulates the experience that you would find in an actual Game & Watch device. That one is fun to play in short bursts and maybe get a high score, but I don't see myself ever going back to it. All games save their states automatically when you switch between software or suspend the device, so you can always pick up where you left off in any of them. The battery life is actually excellent, but because this isn't a technical marvel or anything, it's probably to be expected. The watch portion is actually my favorite aspect of this device because it's the most unique. It has an 8-bit Mario running across the screen, and depending on the time of day, there are unique animations and events that happen. So it's always fun to look at. Sometimes I just want to sit there and see what happens next. This makes checking for the time a lot more interesting than looking at your watch or your phone. Now for some of my gripes. First, let's talk about the price. This baby right here is an MSRP of $50. And folks, you are paying a premium nostalgic tax on this. It kind of feels like a ripoff, especially coming off of the NES and SNES classics, where each console had 20 plus games included, around the same price. Now granted, this is portable, but this isn't a technical marvel or anything. Had Nintendo included other 8-bit Mario games, this would have been a more attractive package. But I honestly don't know why they didn't do it. If there's an argument about sticking to the 8-bit style of the watch mode, they actually break that with one of the Easter eggs. So what gives, Nintendo? Speaking of the watch, to conserve battery, the watch suspends itself after 3 minutes. But if your Game & Watch is on a charge, the screen is on indefinitely. So that begs the question, why not include a base? It would have been nice if Nintendo included a charging base to go with the Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers, so that way you can have the time on indefinitely and also have a nice way of propping up your device as a display piece. Again, in my opinion, the price is a bit too high. I can see a cool $30 to $35, but when you're dealing with Nintendo collectibles, you're paying that nostalgic tax. So, who's the Game & Watch for? I'd say it's for collectors, old school Mario fans, and maybe just Mario fans in general. I think this would make a great gift for any of those people mentioned. And if you're a video game collector or a Mario fan, chances are you already have this. If you're looking to experience Super Mario Bros. For the first time, or looking to expose someone to Super Mario Bros. For the first time, I think there are better ways. I'd personally go for a Nintendo Switch or a Switch Lite to achieve that. Sure, it's more money comparatively, but I think you get more bang for your buck in the long run. And if you don't consider yourself a gamer, but have fond memories of Super Mario Bros., I think it would be a great way to get a casual fix every once in a while. So my recommendation would be somewhere in the middle. For me personally, I do like it, especially because I have such a strong nostalgic attachment to Super Mario Bros. I normally keep this on my desk, so during the day when I take a little break, I can play a couple of sessions. If you're not nostalgic for Mario or not a fan in general, this won't do much for you. So let me know what you think of Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Down below. Would you buy it for yourself, or would you buy it for somebody that you know? Again, this is Steve from the ABG. Thank you for watching.